What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Monster Bass channel. I am Alex, Oklahoma's worst angler, and I'm joined today, well, I'm actually joining Jason Green, our Monster Bass Pro, sponsored by Castaic baits. And today we're just talking about fall lipless techniques and how he excels in the fall with the lipless. So what I like to do here with the lipless crankbait, we're kind of fishing some riprap here along the dam, and we're in about 10-12 foot of water. And what I like to do is I like to make a cast up towards the riprap, and I like to kind of stroke it, let it fall for a second or two, and just kind of stroke it almost like you would like a spoon or something like that. And it kind of flutters as it falls down. A lot of these bass are keying in on bait, wounding bait, so there's some fish running around hitting schoolers and bait and stuff like that. So that's how I like to fish it over a little bit deeper water there. So if I see fish schooled up on bait here and I see bait flicking around, what I'll do is I'll just burn it. I'll flip it out where I've seen bait and I'll just burn it. I may pause every now and then and get bit on that pause, but I mean, I'll just burn. And if after a minute I see dead shad floating around where they've come up busted, then I'll flick it out there and I'll let it sink for probably 5-6 seconds so it gets below that school of bait fish, and rip it up, let it fall, rip it up, let it fall, and then burn. Now what about like fishing grass? Grass, it depends on how shallow it is, but most of the time grass is shallow. So I'll throw it up in there shallow, I'll start burning it out. If it gets caught up in grass, I'll rip it loose, let it pause for just a second, start burning it again. And that's pretty much a fast retrieve around grass. If you get hung up, snap it loose and just burn it again. A big question that we get a lot on the channel is, what equipment do you like to throw it on? Like, what kind of setup do you like, do you prefer? And then I'll talk about what I prefer as well. Okay, a lot of times I like to throw the lipless on a 7.3 medium heavy action with a pretty fast tip, but it's got a lot of backbone as well. I'll throw it on 12 to 14 pound fluoro, depending on how heavy the grass is. That way, if I do get hung up, I can pop it out with the backbone, but also I won't snap off that line either. That's what I kind of prefer for my kind of cranking setup or lipless. Yeah, I'm pretty similar. I like a medium heavy, fast action. I go a little bit heavier line. You guys know me, I go heavier line on just about everything. With a lot of the grass, a lot of the timber that I'm fishing, I go about 16 pound. Mainly because a lot of the waters that I fish, and if you guys are fishing as well, heavy hydrilla, heavy grass, having that extra, strength in that line helps it just kind of rip out of there a lot easier. Now, some guys prefer like a complete cranking, like a glass rod, moderate action. I think for open water, that's great. And I think it also depends on the hooks and your rod too. Me personally, like I was just telling Jason earlier, like my cranking rod is great for smaller hooks, finer hooks. Right. But a bigger crank, say like the Castaic right here, those hooks right there, the katanas, even though they're bigger, those katana hooks are so sticky and so sharp. I have no problem throwing any of those on that rod. Now, say something like a red eye shad, a little bit heavier hook. That rod that I have, a glass rod, moderate action, just doesn't seem to have enough snap to really get those hooks in there. Right. So that's why I personally like very similar. Gear ratio, I like a 7 gear. Yeah. That's what I prefer. Yeah, that's what this is here, a 7.31. I like something pretty quick, so I'm not working too hard when I'm burning it. So in the grass too. You know, you want to get that thing out of there. Exactly. So you're not losing it. Yep. So
Guys, it's been a grind of a day. Had some camera malfunctions, but I was able to get some clips of Jason catching some fish on the Castaic lipless. We're gonna go and roll that, and we'll see you in just a second. Jason got him one. Ooh. Okay.
Lipless. Right there.
Heck yeah. Nice. I'm not doing much fishing today. I'm kind of the cameraman. No big deal. So. Good one.
He's all right. He's all right.
Oh.
Making it happen.
That's why he's a pro, folks. That's
I don't know
why.
about all that, but hey,
That's why this guy
when the bait works,
is a pro.
it's football season, right?
Anyways, guys, that's it for us. We're done. It's been a grind of a day. And to be completely honest, we're actually just going to go fish some more and try and get on some top water.
Absolutely.
So, dude, thanks for having me out.
Hey, man, I enjoyed
Appreciate
it.
it, man.
Good time. Caught probably 25, 30 fish. So, hey,
Yeah.
it was a grind, but hey, we put them in the boat. So.
25, 30 fish, but they were all like between, and majority of mine were about this right here.
Hey, but we got bites.
We did. We did. And, catching beats not catching any day.
Absolutely.
So, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you next time we're on the water.